Hey everybody, it's Cap, out here with generic Alaskan Explorer. So I'm out here at Clearwater campground, right next to the Clearwater River put in. And I try and do this at least once every year. I'm not that big of a channel. I just hit over 100 people, and I'm pretty sure half few are bots anyways. But I try and do this at least once a year. Photography has always been like the primary focus of generic Alaskan Explorer, and it's going to continue to be that way. I kind of try and do a recap of what's going on for the year, kind of like this is what generic Alaskan Explorer is, this is who I am, and this is where I plan on going for the next year, and kind of what happened last year. So kind of like a quarterly report, all that fun stuff, except for I'm not that professional and I'm not that great at it. So, so far, generic Alaskan Explorer still hasn't been able to sell a lot. I do have an online site where I do sell. I actually have 2 online sites. In 2025 I did. I was selling on Redbubble, and I also have a actual website on SmugMug. So pretty much the SmugMug site, you can go, see a photo you like, click on it, then either pick a paper print or a actual or like canvas or metal print. Different options. I think there's also mugs available as well. It's one of those ones where you kind of click on it and you pick the design that you want, exactly what you want to focus on. So like if you wanted to focus on the fire and not me, like in this shot right here, if it was an actual photo, then you could actually go in and kind of crop it to where you crop me out. All my photos I usually do use Lightroom, and I do try and edit and clean them as much as possible. Also on my Facebook page, kind of Instagram, but I really don't use it that much, or on the email itself, message me if you want to see a photo. If you want to see something or you want it, go ahead and get it. I will be moving on this year, focusing more on the business end of it, which I will also be doing something that I have done, but I kind of really don't like doing, because I am very critical on my work, and I believe that after like 100 shots, I might get one good one. So I usually try and stay away from portrait photos and like real group events. Like I might go to an event like a race. Actually, January 10th, I will be at the Army Air Force hockey game again at Fairbanks. I'm doing that. But they're either usually free events or they are kind of, I'm trying to think how to put it. They're pretty much events that no big deal if I mess up and don't do good photos. Like weddings or even funerals sometimes, or major like social events. But this year I will be focusing more on the photography part as a photographer and getting out of my comfort zone and actually taking more photos and more paid events. So if you are interested and you live in the Delta area, hit me up. I'll come do your event. So I have done groups before, but they're usually just friends and people who are just as no name as me. But this year I will be focusing on trying to do more photography that way. I did have some kind of personal issues this year. I was kind of doing photography for free for my work, which I can't go too much details about my job, but I was doing photography for them for free. And pretty much when I had a issue with my equipment, my Canon 90D was acting up and not getting good zoom or focusing anymore. And I also had other situations that were kind of controlling me a little bit. I was not able to get the quality that they wanted, and they kind of really didn't care about the outside circumstances, which is natural. And I could not afford to get my camera fixed in time, so they did let me go. I still work. I still have my full-time job. It's just the additional duty of photography was let go because I wasn't able to fix my equipment in time to meet their standards. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But besides that, I am focusing on the business. I actually have gone back to school for photography, so I'm trying to make this more of a professional all-the-time thing. As of right now, I don't know any difference, but I will be planning on selling at the visitor center again like I did last year and the year before, the Delta Junction Visitor Center. And usually I'm not like shameless as in like, hey, hire me, or hey, come on out here, or hey, you know, you're a business, I'm a business, why don't you use my stuff? But hey, I'm a photographer, and I have products. Why don't you come and use my stuff? So this year, yeah, if you want to sell generic Alaskan Explorer photos, I usually do stickers, T-shirts, as well as wall art, like canvas and metal. So hit me up. Messaging me on Facebook is usually the best way to get a hold of a generic Alaskan Explorer. And yeah, I'll be more than willing to sell my stuff or be a featured artist this year. But besides that, that's all I got going on right now for 2026 is possibly the visitor center, which hopefully we'll still be able to do. Delta Junction Visitor Center. I haven't talked to them officially yet this year. Well, next year. And yeah, the 2010 Army Air Force game coming up on January 10th. So right now, those are the only two generic Alaskan Explorer things that are planned for 2026. A lot of my stuff is usually like seat of my pants, but this year I'm trying to be more professional. I'm in college for this. I'm studying this. I'm trying to perfect my art more. I actually was able to finally get my camera fixed. And yeah, as I said before, I shoot on a Canon 90D sometimes. The recording that I'm recording on right now is with a Canon R50 that I got. It's kind of a little street camera. And I hate to say it, I'm kind of enjoying it. A lot of people have talked about it being a beginner camera and not the best, but I'm liking this thing. So yeah, this is the update for generic Alaskan Explorer. I'll probably come out here, set up a tent and some gear. I'm not going to camp out here tonight because this has been the warmest weather it's been for a couple weeks in Delta, and it's now finally warm enough to snow. It's been in the negative 40s and even negative 50s, negative 60s, believe it or not, at night. But it's been hanging around negative 40 mostly, negative 30 for the last couple weeks. And this is the first time it's got into around negative 10, negative 8. So it's a lot better. It's a lot warmer than it's been. It's not painful to go out anymore. And also I can actually see in front of me because there's been like death fog everywhere. But yeah, this is my 2025 update. What's going on and what's going on next year. Hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, like always, this is Cap. And laters.